After carefully thinking for 10 minutes about how am I going to start the video with, here's what I come up with. Welcome friends, folks, enemies, and my dear teacher who will be watching this video about my gaming profile. So, firstly I want to talk about the results of the research coming from gaming profiles. After comparing and making this research based on various countries, the researchers found that our motivations on this profile are mostly connected with each other. So when you take it to my profile on the left, you can see the immersion and the creativity part are the highest. And in this result you can see on the right, which made by putting correlated motivations together, you can find the connection similar to my profile. As you can see, my lowest score is on the social and the mastery part, so let's start with those and save the dessert for later. And before I begin, I want to talk about why I choose It Takes Two. Firstly, except the fact that I was already going to play this game, the main thing that attracted to me was the theme for sure. Because I love fantasy genre with increasing possibilities of being able to experience something that you can't in your daily boring life, the story already attracted me. From romance, curiosity and excitement to heartbreaking scenes hidden beneath the joyful theme and nicely designed cinematics, this game already stole my heart from the start.
Okay. That's the way you want to go? Yeah. Okay? Yeah. You like it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, let's do it! Great teamwork! Your relationship is now more in sync. Can you feel it? Huh? Tell me you feel it. Come on. Tell me you feel it, huh?
I feel stuck.
As you can see in here, the competition part on my profile is bigger than the community part. The reason behind this is even though I do like the challenges that I made against my friends or my opponents, I don't usually like working as a team. As you know the saying, a chain is only as strong as its weakest link, I don't really like the situations that some may can pull the others back.
Your days are numbered, May.
While me and my friend was playing the game, there was tons of scenes like this, but to be fair, I put a scene that both of us failed equally. As we were playing, I could say the times we had the most fun was when we were trying to annoy each other though. When it comes to action, I don't really like the times that games put players under pressure. For me, the boss battles and common fights between the scenes usually feels like the ads that I just need to go through. But in It Takes Two, because nearly every fight or puzzle was filled with unique mechanics and well done designs, the game was able to pull me in.
Your little crusade ends here, intruders!
This one looks tougher than the others.
You will not pass!
For example, while in one scene we were battling against D&D characters and in the other one we were solving a puzzle using the time itself. Even though I'm not a big fan of fights, as my gamer profile stated, I could definitely say that I'm into explosions. So I really like the variety of weapons the game let us use. Plus the fact that game tried its best to break the gender roles by choosing of weapons or the abilities which character got also was one of the things that I liked a lot.
Whoa! I ice orbs, May! I have cool magician powers!
And I have fire! Wow!
Just like I said, a magic castle.
Cody, let's get ready.
Ha!
I'm usually known by my friends for setting the challenge bar to lowest so I can focus on the details the game presents instead. So that explains why my mastery part isn't the lowest. But what really surprised me with the connections with my personality and my gaming profile was the fact that even though I could be the most patient person in my daily life, I really have zero tolerance to it when it comes to games. So I don't really like the games that I just sit and strategize all day. Rather, I try to find games that will distract me or pull me into the story. So if it's not an interactive game, I can just sit and think hard about the most simplest options or try again and again from the save files. The only achievements I go for is the extra scenes or the costumes that makes me feel more connected with the characters. When it comes to the creativity part, which means that I'm a person who likes experimenting and exploring in the game while trying to look through the details, the bonus minigames we found can be used as an example, like the photoshoot part that allows you to change the background and the figures with it, or the painting part with using the characters itself as a brush was nice details that improve the player experience. The game's overall design on puzzles and tools also had a nice touch. Their creativity was constantly bringing my mind the question, what if? Our surroundings were designed in a way that was pushing the limits of imaginations from using a fidget spinner as a flying skateboard to having conversations with toys and even daily life objects. As the story goes on, we are learning to adapt our surroundings and accept these changes and discover that change can lead into personal growth.
What's the matter with us?
All I know is that Rose sat down there with her dolls, and then you two came alive.
Just like that? You didn't see anything else?
Well, there was one unusual thing.
Why? What happened?
She was crying. I know.
And our last and my favorite topic is immersion. From what I found in my researches, people who got a higher score with this, usually having higher levels of openness and having various interests. Like I told at the beginning, when I play games, the thing attracts me the most is the feeling of curiosity that comes from going through another world or looking through the life from someone else's eyes. Because of that, RPGs, open worlds, and games with deep immersive stories always be my
There
favorites.
is no logic in that.
In It Takes Two, even though we couldn't customize our own characters, the game is giving us the choice from choosing between May and Cody. Since I found lots of similarities between May and myself, and with Cody and my friend, it was even easier to get absorbed into the story. As my profile supports, because that I like lots of genres from the cute themes to darker ones, or from fantasy to realistic ones, adapting into the stories in games is easy for me. So here's another example that shows why It Takes Two was a good choice for comparing with my profile, because this game can turn into this game in seconds.
This is horrible! I feel so evil!
No, me too. I'll need therapy after this.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe we could ask that book.
You crazy? We need to see a professional after this!
While playing, the game really tested our conscience. As you can see the bar, we kept sabotaging ourselves constantly for not wanting to hurt the elephant. Even though we knew this was just a part of the game, because we were both people who can easily connect to the story and the characters, we even considered to stop playing at that point.
Oh, it wasn't a trick.
What? Everything is fuzzy.
So, that was my gaming profile video. As a result, I do think that the test was actually able to make a good inference for me. Thank you for your time.